Hey, everyone! Welcome to SuperNova Quiz. Ready to test your knowledge? Let's see how much you know. Let's start with the easy questions. Let's see if you're ready for this. Which organ cleans the blood? Stomach, kidney, or lungs? Kidney, the organ that filters waste from the blood. Think you know the answer. Which bone protects the spinal cord? Sternum, vertebra, or femur? Vertebra, the bone that protects the spinal cord. Ready for this? Which organ do we use to breathe? Heart, stomach, or lungs, I think? Lungs, the organs responsible for breathing. Time for the next question. How many teeth does an adult have? 28, 32, or 36? "32, the number of teeth a healthy adult has. Don't overthink it. Which organ pumps blood? Brain, liver, or heart? Heart, the muscle that pumps blood through the body. Let's see if you're ready for this. Which is the longest bone in the body? Tibia, femur, or fibula? Femur, the longest and strongest bone in the body. This one's interesting. Which organ do we use to think? Heart, brain, or liver? Brain, the organ responsible for thinking and decision-making. Here's a fun one. How many chambers does the heart have? 2, 3, or 4? Four, the number of chambers in the human heart. All right, here we go. Which gland controls growth? Thyroid, pituitary, or adrenal? Pituitary, the gland that controls growth and development. Time for the next question. What is the largest muscle in the body? Bicep, gluteus, or quadricep? Gluteus, the largest muscle in the human body. Now let's move on to the medium level. Enjoying the quiz? Smash that subscribe and like button. Which bone protects the brain? Sternum, femur, skull, or vertebra? Skull, the bone that protects the brain. This one's a classic. How many layers does skin have? 2, 3, 4, or 5? Three, the number of layers that make up human skin. Take your time with this. Which organ produces insulin? Liver, kidney, spleen, or pancreas? Pancreas, the organ that produces insulin. This one might surprise you. How long are human intestines total? 5 meters, 8 meters, 9 meters, or 12 meters? 9 meters, the total length of the human intestines. Stay focused on this one. Which is the strongest bone in the body? Skull, femur, tibia, or spine? Femur, the strongest bone in the human body. This one might surprise you. How many pints of blood does the body have? 6, 8, 10, or 12? 8, the number of pints of blood in the human body. Take your time with this. Which organ stores glucose? Kidney, spleen, liver, or pancreas? Liver, the organ that stores glucose for energy. You're halfway there, keep going. How many vertebrae are in the neck? 5, 7, 9, or 11? Seven, the number of vertebrae in the human neck. Here's another one for you. Which part of the eye controls light? Cornea, retina, pupil, or iris? Iris, the part of the eye that controls the amount of light entering. Think carefully about this. How many calories does the brain use per day? 200, 300, 400, or 500? 400, the number of calories the brain uses per day. Let's see if you can handle the hard level. Keep that brain working. Which blood type is the universal receiver? O positive, AB positive, or A positive? A B positive, the universal blood receiver type. This one's sneaky. How many bones are in the human foot? 24, 26, or 28? 26, the number of bones in the human foot. Let's push a little harder. Which organ produces red blood cells? Liver, spleen, or bone marrow? Bone marrow, the tissue that produces red blood cells. Make sure to subscribe and drop a thumbs up if you're still alive. How many times does the heart beat per day? 60,000, 100,000, or 150,000? 100,000, the number of times the heart beats per day. Lock it in! Don't miss this one. Which part of the brain controls emotions? Cerebellum, amygdala, or frontal lobe? Amygdala, the part of the brain that controls emotions. How well do you really know your stuff? How long does it take to grow a new fingernail? 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months? 6 months, the time it takes to grow a complete new fingernail. Let's see if this one gets you. Which is the longest tendon in the body? Patellar, Achilles, or bicep? Achilles, the longest tendon in the human body. Stay sharp on this one. How many cells does the human body have? 10 trillion, 37 trillion, or 100 trillion? 37 trillion, the number of cells in the human body. This one's all about focus. Which organ produces white blood cells? Liver, kidney, or lymph nodes? Lymph nodes, the organs that produce white blood cells. Here comes the next challenge. How fast do nerve signals travel? 100 miles per hour, 200 miles per hour, or 300 miles per hour? 300 miles per hour, the speed at which nerve signals travel through the body. Now for the expert level. Let's see if you can handle this. This is where it gets brutal. How many nephrons are in each kidney? 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, or 5 million? 1 million, the number of nephrons in each kidney. You're doing great. Keep it up. Which enzyme breaks down starch? Pepsine, lipase, amylase, or trypsin? Amylase, the enzyme that breaks down starch in the body. This one's going to make you think. How many bones are in the human wrist? 6, 8, 10, or 12? 8, the number of bones in the human wrist. You're on a roll, keep going. Which part of the brain controls memory? Cerebellum, thalamus, hippocampus, or brainstem? Hippocampus, the part of the brain that controls memory. Let's keep the energy up. How many liters of blood does the body have? 3, 5, 7, or 9? 5, the number of liters of blood in the human body. Let's keep pushing forward. Which hormone regulates blood sugar? Adrenaline, cortisol, insulin, or estrogen? Insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Trust your gut on this one. How many air sacs are in the lungs? 100 million, 300 million, 500 million, or 700 million? 300 million, the number of air sacs in the human lungs. You're doing great. Keep it up. Which part of the eye detects color? Rods, cones, iris, or cornea? Cones, the cells in the eye that detect color. Here's your final challenge. How many bones are in the human pelvis? 2, 3, 4, or 5? 3, the number of bones in the human pelvis. Here's one more for you. Which is the longest bone in the arm? Radius, ulna, humerus, or carpals? Humerus, the longest bone in the human arm. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments. Less than 20, write fire. Between 20 and 29, write strong. And if you got all 30 correct, write crown.